From the home of the 12s, they raised the banner just a moment ago. We are set for football at Lumen Field here a mile south of downtown Seattle. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Seattle. Able to slither by. Again the juke. Pass midfield. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Now here are the Seahawks in great shape to start their first drive.
They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
To throw is Darnold. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17.
From the gun, it's Walker.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Darnold a sneak.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Darnold from the gun.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And here's in for a Seattle touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
8 yards to go.
Stafford. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
Dancing away at the 30.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now Darnold.
Throw out wide to Walker.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Darnold.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
I think this will run awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And this one is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
That's another Rams first down.
Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, he lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
A 41-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
To throw is Stafford. Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 27-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
14 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Ken Walker
With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Stafford.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
54 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
They'll find Shaheed out to the right.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Darnold now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
Pass complete there in the Kula.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, Rams.
Now it's Stafford. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Rams 1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Stafford.
Los Angeles.
That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Rams 1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Stafford looks to throw again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this 1st quarter.
And the Rams have taken the lead.
An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
Now Darnold keeps it.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Here's Darnold.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here's Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 62 yards.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth.
That's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. An extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their own 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now Stafford.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams first down. It's a gain of 20.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Stafford.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 34-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off of play action, here's Stafford.
Pass throw to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route.
They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
That's another Rams first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To the right side, incomplete to Atwell.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
250.
Again, it's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead.
So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this out to the 29.
Looking to put a drive together.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 8.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They called the corner blitz, and Roger McCreary, he got in there and earned the sack.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Out right to Smith and Jigba.
Now they can't bring him down. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Cup. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw, Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Rams offensive Devontae Adams set to take over once more. And he's had an early impact on the game. Sensational so far. And they'll likely be looking to find more ways to get him involved. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set! 20!
Play action. Stafford. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Faking the give, Darnold.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away.
Here's Smith to return it. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Pass complete there to McCoy.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Here's Stafford. 20!
He's got the first down and then some.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams, 42 yards.
And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
They'll try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And they were ringing him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And out now come the Seahawks.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Smith and Jigba with the grab.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And this offense on third down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Stafford now to throw.
Going to be taken in here by McCool.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Stafford. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air again, Stafford.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the Rams' 39-yard line.
Now Darnold. And the Rams got him. They bring it down.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
at the 33-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Stafford.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now it's Stafford. And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes.
And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. It's Darnold. Open man right side is cut complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Darnold. That'll be caught by Cup. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
They'll find Shaheed out to the right.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Open man is Barner, the tight end.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will pin them nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A shotgun snap for Stanford. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now another one thrown incomplete. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And Walker has it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
First down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Darnold. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now it's Darnold. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Now Stafford.
at the 33-yard line.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Stafford now to throw.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
12 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 45.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And that incomplete nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Darnold now to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And off here to Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 46-yard line.
Darnold.
Throw out wide to Walker.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
3rd and 11.
Now Darnold.
Smith and Jigba with the grab.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Well, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Stafford looks to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
250.
Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 13 yards down to the 13.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Kyron Williams
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
and the Rams continue to pull away here in this first half.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Seahawks 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Oh, Darnold loses it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. Yeah, they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it, and so we'll see what happens.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Fair catch, signaled for and taken. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. Throwing is Stafford. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Rams.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And they'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
Corum fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Darnold.
32-yard line.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Darnold a sneak. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the run, now Darnold to throw. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Darnold. That'll be caught by Cup. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. A good return there, 17 yards. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of the route, too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A give for Walker running right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Right side.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Back to throw, Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
14 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Darnold now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At their own 42-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Stafford. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on blitz.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Looking deep for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, it's Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards.
Now Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Good coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. You can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And that is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
He was covered by Cameron Kinchud.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
That's returnable now for Smith. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
We will get another look at Seattle's offense. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. That'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. returns it 14 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 18. And the Rams, first down.
Play action. Stafford.
Towards the sideline, he's got Adams.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Rams continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Looking to put a drive together. Six yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Now Darnold.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
Here's Smith to return it.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The busy night continues for Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To the right side, incomplete to Atwell.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
That's another Rams 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Nifty move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Darnold. And that one to the right side and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Here's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now it's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Kyren Williams running out for another possession.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
180. Stop.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Blue 60.
Now Stafford.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Stafford now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, heck of a move. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
And the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Play action. It's Darnold. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Darnold.
He completes this to Walker.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon, standing just outside his own goal line. That's taken inside his own 40. For a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
And they can run this score up even further as they begin this drive with a 1st and goal and that huge lead.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Davante Adams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. And that last touchdown pass not only put 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns in a single game. Until today, that had never been done in NFL history. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, 67 yards. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, 1 behind the all-time record of 5. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Darnold. Throw out wide is incomplete.
No receivers open, so he's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. Here's 3rd and 7.
The tackle by Quinton Lake. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. taken in at the 22. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for our Rams.
Stafford.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle. 2nd and 9.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Takes it
out of the gun. Stafford. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
13 yards on the play. And the Rams first down.
Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Second and goal.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Looking to put a drive together. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
This 2nd and 4.
Darnold.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now Darnold.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
This is taken at the 15.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Play action. Stafford. This is Smith with a ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of big grins, I think, from people and their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
2nd down and 4.
Here we go, side.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. So the completion good for 7 there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now here's Michael Dixon. as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At the 20.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Throwing is Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. Still on his feet. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And now it is official. That last catch is going to vault him past Flipper Anderson's mark of 336 receiving yards in one game. It's a record, folks, that has stood since 1989, but it has now been broken. Williams is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
This one swung out to Williams.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Darnold from the gun.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here's Darnold. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Now it's Darnold. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know if that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Caught right side by Adams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go 20!
Here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
They'll get that complete to Parkinson.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Throwing again at Stafford.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
good for a Rams first down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's another Rams.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2nd and goal. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Puka Nacua
From 3 yards out.
and the Rams extend their lead yet again. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one A bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll run. This is George Halani.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to Darnold now to throw. Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now Stafford. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Now Stafford.
And he is caught.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Corn.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Seahawks 15-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 yards. And it's
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
a 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
22-yard line.
We're going to sign.
Now Darnold. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
That's returnable now for Smith.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession.
And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. But that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's running really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
First down.
They'll go back to Corum on 1st down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They run once more with Corum.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks take back over. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward
into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
3rd and 12.
We go, stop.
Back to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They run straight ahead with Corum. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.